In this section, we'll review both the tools and techniques of activity resource estimating as well as the outputs. The tools and techniques used would include the expert judgment, alternatives analysis, published estimating data, project management software, and bottom-up estimating. We've talked about expert judgment several times before, so I'm going to move straight to alternatives analysis. This is used when thinking about the methods needed to accomplish the activities of the project. It helps to decide among the possibilities of the ways to do the work. Published estimating data might include organizational guidelines, industry rates or estimates, production rates, just to name a few. The concept here is to procure a guideline for estimating the kind and amount of resources needed for project activities. It's important to note here that project management software is named as a tool and is not an input to the process. It helps to estimate resource needs and documents resource availability. It also helps the project manager produce a resource breakdown structure. You can include resource rates in this software, as well as calendars and resource availability. Bottom-up estimating is the process of estimating individual schedule activities or costs from the bottom up, so to speak. It adds these together for a total estimate for the whole work package. It's an estimate for every activity individually and then rolled up into an estimate. This particular technique can be time-consuming, and the cost of this technique goes up as the detail in the activities goes up. The outputs for activity resource estimating include activity resource requirements, activity attributes updates, resource breakdown structure, resource calendar updates, and requested changes. The activity resource requirements describe the types and quantity of resources needed to complete the activities. And since we've discussed all the other outputs, I'm going to conclude with describing the resource calendar updates. This displays a particular resource or groups of resources and their skills, abilities, quantities, and availability. This concludes our review of tools and techniques and outputs for the activity resource estimating process. In the next section, we'll review activity duration estimating.